Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Objects in JavaScript are the main data types of the programming language. An object is a complex composite variable that can contain multiple property types. These property types can be primitive values or even other objects. All values except primitive values are considered objects. Primitive values in JavaScript include strings, true, false, null, undefined, and numbers. The object literal allows you to define and create a single new object. This is the simplest way to create a new JavaScript object. With an object literal, you create a new object and define it in a single statement. It is a list of name-value pairs that are contained within curly brackets. The following example will create a new object and add three properties and values. Var car equals curly bracket color colon quote blue close quote comma doors colon quote 4 close quote comma miles colon 21,000 close curly bracket semicolon. Where car is the new object being created. The properties of the object are color, doors, and miles. And finally, the values of the properties are blue, 4, and 21,000. You can also use the keyword new to create a new JavaScript object. The new keyword is used in conjunction with the object method. It acts the same and will display the same result as the object literal. The new keyword lists each property of your new object on a separate line. An example of creating an object with the new keyword is var car equals new object, open and close parentheses, semicolon, car.color equals quote blue, close quote, semicolon, car.doors equals quote 4, close quote, semicolon, cars.miles equals 21,000, semicolon. The same as in the object literal example, car is the new object being created. The properties of the object are color, doors, and miles. And finally, the values of the properties are blue, 4, and 21,000. Using the new keyword, the properties are directly linked to the new object with a period, so they correspond properly as they are not in the same line of code as with the object literal statement. A piece of sample code that will create a new object using the object literal and cause the browser to display the output would look like this. Body tag, paragraph tag with an ID of test, and the close paragraph tag, close body tag, script tag, var person equals curly bracket fname colon quote Steve close quote, comma weight colon 185, comma hair color colon quote gray close quote, comma age colon 60, close curly bracket semicolon, document dot get element by ID parenthesis quote test close quote close parenthesis dot inner HTML equals person dot fname plus quote space is space close quote plus person dot age plus quote space years old comma space quote plus quote with space quote plus person dot hair color plus quote space hair and weighs space quote plus person dot weight plus quote space pounds period close quote semicolon and the close script tag. The above script would cause the browser to display Steve is 60 years old with gray hair and weighs 185 pounds. The next sample code will create the same new object using the new keyword. The output will then be displayed by the browser. Body tag, paragraph tag with an ID of test and the closed paragraph tag, closed body tag, script tag, var person equals new object, open and close parentheses, semicolon, person.fname, colon, quote, Tom, close quote, semicolon, person.weight, colon, 160, semicolon, person.haircolor, colon, quote, brown, close quote, semicolon, person.age, colon, 40, semicolon, document.getElement by ID, parenthesis, quote, test, close quote, close parenthesis, inner HTML equals person.fname plus, quote, space is, space, quote, plus person.age, plus, quote, space, years old, comma, space, quote, plus, quote, with, space, quote, plus person.haircolor, plus, quote, space, hair and weighs, space, quote, plus person.weight, plus, quote, space, pounds, period, close quote, semicolon, and the close script tag. The output will be similar to the first sample code, but with different values. The browser would display, Tom is 40 years old with brown hair and weighs 160 pounds.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.